Hey, hey, DrayBarrels. We are back after our summer vacay. Oh,
It's
vacay.
been a saga. The whole summer's been a saga, Dave.
Been selling pegs or what? Just out on
Well,
the road.
yeah. Oh, you want to buy some pegs? No, this is a brief one, Dre Barrels. This is the first of our mini sesh ones that we may do at time to time. It's been a really busy summer for all of us, and kids are back at school and different schedules, as we've mentioned before, and come into play. So we're just going to have a beer tonight. We're not going to go
Yeah,
for the usual features. We're just going to review a beer together. He's going to do one over there from Texas, and I'm going to do one that I found over in Britain here, which would be lovely.
lovely, lovely. And we've seen you on your travels, mostly up in London town, I have to say. So you've probably had a few from down there, right? We've seen a bit of this, bit of that.
Bit of
So
the geeks. Well, I was going to go for a London one, and then I've had this one for ages, and summer's here or there at the minute. We started to get heavy downpours, so I thought,
hmm.
well, I'll introduce it. Why not? We ain't
Yeah,
got long.
go for it. Let's get pouring.
I've not gone from one of my London beers. I've still got a couple more of them to do. I have gone for a sour,
Ooh,
a rainbow sherbet sour, which picked up in one of the local supermarkets here, and it is nostalgically redefining, and it is called Guelo.
is that Welsh?
No, it's Cantonese, so not near Wales at all. It hails originally from Hong Kong, although it's canned and brewed over here by Vocation Brewing, who um, I've featured before on a couple of earlier pods and earlier reviews. So they can it and that at Hebburn Bridge in Yorkshire, but they're actually based in parts of London, and there is one of these in Hong Kong as well. So let me give
Oh,
you a little spill.
yeah.
Guelo means is a slang term in Cantonese, which goes back to the beginning of the white man over there, and it means ghost chap. So I'm guessing that they used to refer to foreigners and tourists now. It's now like a fun thing for tourists. Guelo, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but that means ghost chap because obviously the whiteness of the skin. Um, so
What would
this
the
promises
Dutch
to
think of
be
that?
it's yeah, I don't know. It's a rainbow sherbet sour that says it's going to take you back to your youth because these are like those sweeties that you'd have in big long strips, you know?
Yeah, I remember
It's
those.
quite a cool
Yeah.
looking can, isn't it?
It's brilliant artwork. Brilliant. It,
Oh.
it's
So
really
I've got
vibrant.
that one. What have you got? I won't pour yet. I'll
No,
let you
no,
go, then we
that's
can pour together then.
yeah, that's a good idea. We'll pour at the same time. I have got Empty Promise, which
Oh,
is a raspberry pale raspberry fruit ale, and this is from Bear King Brewing, who I mentioned previously in a little mini review. It's a new brewery to me. They are based in Marble Falls, Texas, which is out
is that near Farking Brewing?
Farking. Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe I think that's in Austin, Farking.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Bear King, Farking, Go King. Yeah, anyway, I go off subject, but it's look, I'm tilting it because of the camera. But it's my good wife actually went up there on it. She went to Marble Falls with her friends just for a little jolly, and some
Oh, yeah.
shopping. And they went to a brewery of all places, and they weren't on the session, they weren't on the ale, but they picked up some beers for our for the husband, and this was one that I got, and
That the husband gave you. How lovely.
well, no, you say that. There was another one, a pale one, that he gave to me, and I gave him one of these, but through the wives, so to speak.
Joint wives or independent? I mean, I know there's a bit more polyamorous over there.
Oh well, this is the couple that plant the pampas grass in their garden. Remember? Do you recall harkening back to previous DrayMen's? So yeah, well, I have to dig out the pamphlets.
This is a short review. I wish I'd known this beforehand.
Don't worry, I've got another one from them, so we'll come back with a longer one next time. But shall us pour?
Chalice at Canis, though.
Oh, Canis pour.
Mine's quite a big old can over here. So
it is.
Yeah, we'll pour together and we'll see what's what.
Yeah.
Shall I actually? No, you go, because you like to do that thing where you sniff it and attempt to smell something.
Well, get my face in it like Julian Richards. I'll try that. Yeah.
I think all I'll smell is gloss. Although my hands are clean, I've been painting, so.
Oh, does it smell?
And I'm blocking toilets, which wasn't the greatest fucking thing, but
yeah. Job satisfaction right there.
Oh, a man of many talents.
Yours. I can smell it. It actually smells like a sour.
I like the glass.
Oh yeah, just a little taster, you know, with that that Jewish fella on the front. I
can't quite see that. I have to have a look when you've drunk a bit.
Yeah, this is.
Don't tip it out. I can see your glasses.
I'll make another mess. Yeah, so not the best pour, I don't think, but
looks like one of those nice little Belgian fruity beers. Was it Eurovision? I had one. That was lovely. That cool.
You did do Belgium, because I did the
come in that paper, didn't it? It's lovely. That.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was something else. It just says sweet and tart fruit ale, so we'll see. Why don't you pour yours while I, before I take.
Well, you've had a sniff now, so I know you've got that. That looks nice now. You've done a good job on that.
Oh, cheers.
It's a sour, so let's get the.
Oh, what's the smell?
It does smell like sweeties. I know you reviewed a beer the other day that was a bit of a bubblegum one, but this does smell like it says rainbow sherbet. So here we go. I'll get a bit close. I ain't got very good light. One of my kids is asleep behind me and I'm blocking them.
Oh, yeah.
One of the many.
I like that glass though. That reminds me of like early 80s.
Well, this is a new little version one. It actually flutes at the bottom a little bit. My other one was more of a rounder. So there you go. Like you can see, it's a typical looking sour.
Oh yeah, not much of a head.
Very, very bubbly. No head at all.
No.
Flat cider. So let me have a good sniff now. Oh, it just tastes like, it just smells like liquid sweets.
Get it down your neck.
So I might as well go in. Let's have a look.
Yeah.
Well, that is not the sharpest, but it is sour. It's drinkable. There's a taste to it afterwards, which I'm going to give it a couple more mouthfuls before I decide.
What's the sweetness level if it's sour? I mean, typically it won't be overly sweet. And we're talking about sweeties.
It starts sweet and then it goes like a sour, but like I've described it before, like a. Well, let me just give it a couple more goes. Well, I haven't had a drink tonight. It's the first alcoholic drink I've had tonight. So
it's probably not. You're not mixing paint in there, are you?
It's all right. Do you know, if you serve that up, I wouldn't know it was alcoholic. I've said this before. It's like you'd say, oh, that's some sort of, well, like we've said, kids' sweets. It's like some sort of weird fizzy pop you get, you can't quite put your finger on what it tastes like. I think if I left that out, my youngest daughter would drink that thinking it's fizzy pop.
Well, a lot of some sweets are sour, and you think like lemon sherbets are pretty tart, aren't they? They're not.
Yeah, I like that in the sours that I've been drinking. I like that. I've said it before. Oh,
yeah, definitely.
Make you go a little bit prune-like in the face for a minute or two, and then
you've really taken to your sours. I gotta say, you've really embraced them. I'm really proud of you for that. I haven't said that much, but. Yeah, I've been drinking them a while over here, but I'm really proud.
Oh, I think he might cry.
Filling up here about sours.
He was so worried, all his hair fell out, and Anyway, carry on.
Was it?
Come on.
Okay. Okay, so we're talking here. It does say it's a fruit. I'm expecting sour here. It says raspberry fruit ale. Let's see.
Oh, the hobbits pour. You're either like a hobbit having his second breakfast, or fucking Jesus Christ having a little sip out of the.
They call this a pint.
Yeah.
A pint. Remember? No, actually, it is more like a sour. It's not sweet in any way. It's pretty tart. It's very bitter. Very bitter. I'm struggling to pull those raspberries. I guess there's a hint of it. I mean, look
I've
at the
got a bit of
color.
raspberry in mine. Mine is like we've said, it's a raspberry and lemon mix. They're the flavors I can pick up, and then the rest of it is. I mean, what else is in sweets? You know what I mean? It's not real flavors, is it? It's like all synthetic,
Synthetic
horrible
sugars.
fucking muck
Yeah.
mixed with some sort of pig's tail or something.
Well, like that bubblegum beer I had, I mean, that's like just a full-on sweetie, but I suppose bubblegum has its distinctive flavor. But this is, and it has a rating. Look at this on the side. Bitterness, oops, sorry, bitterness 3, darkness 3. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would personally, I would say the bitterness is higher than that. I think they've got it wrong. I think the bitterness.
I mean, from here, the color is like a nice cherry red from here.
Would you call that a 3 on the 1 to 10 rating for darkness?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, maybe. Yeah. But
Depends how you're judging darkness. I mean, if that's a brown, then yeah, it's a lighter brown. Or is it? Heading towards mahogany. Oh, no.
It is. You're right. That is a mahogany. But bitterness, I would probably give that a 5, 6.
So if we go for having a look on the can now, I've got a couple of good things on here, if I can read it. It says you can take, what's it called again? The Guanlo out of Hong Kong, but you can't take the Hong Kong out of the Guanlo.
Oh, I like it.
Oh,
taking the boy out of the valleys kind of phrase, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by
I
this.
should take this down my local Chinese, see if they know about it.
Yeah, they probably read them, be laughing, and
Yeah,
you
when everyone got Chinese tattoos. I mean, that's what it says there. It probably just says wanker.
They're all in the back. He's having the fool, the fool.
Quello.
And he drank it. He don't know.
What the fuck is that?
I thought that was a good accent.
Me don't know.
Is that probably sound more Thai than Chinese?
I think we're going to have it from our Chinese DrayBarrels. You're going to have some next week.
Look, I told everybody before.
Cream of Dummy and Guy and all that.
I try and do these accents, but I'm not very good at them, am I?
Thoroughly insulting.
Well, what's insulting? Is it insulting when I try and do an American accent? Hey, cowboys. Oh, that's pretty good.
No, that's perfect.
It's all wrong.
I think it's insulting when you try and do a Welsh accent.
Yes, I know. But I do try.
It is funny because when people do a Welsh accent, I can do it. If I listen to people, if I'm around people, then I can do it. But when people say, "Oh, he's from Welsh Wales," it suddenly can veer off into sounding like Pakistani or Indian.
Indian, definitely. Yeah, I've heard.
Cardiff. I am from Cardiff. and loads of English people do that. It's so funny.
God, what, trying to imitate Welsh and just going off into Indian by mistake?
Yeah, by mistake. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So let's have a little bit. I'm going to list their website There's
Okay.
two. There's the international website, which is pretty much the same, but it's for ordering over in Hong Kong. And then there is the UK website, which is graylow.co.uk. And there you can order some of their other beers and some of their small batch. This is like a limited edition batch, and some of their other ones. They've got a couple of other beers. They've got is Betsy Ale. They do and then a lot of them are like Graylow IPA, Graylow Bitter, Graylow Lager. But then they've got this one on there which sounds quite interesting, which is a blackberry and maple creme brulee.
Oh, wow. When you say creme brulee, what kind of style is that?
Doesn't say. I couldn't find out, but I would
Shit.
gather. I don't know. I
Can
would
you
gather.
find it?
He didn't say weren't a stout. It weren't a stout. I would have chalked that one up for December.
Maybe I can just. Well, no. I mean, I
It
guess.
probably says, but I didn't have time because we only had 10 minutes to get this shit together. So,
And did you see other beers from them in the supermarket?
well,
Are they
Vocation Brewing, yes,
okay?
which they sort of what do they call it? Pair up with what's that?
Oh, collaboration.
Yeah, they do collabs with
Collab.
them, and they sell their stuff over in Hong Kong and vice versa. But there's plenty of them. You can get Vocation brews all over the place. They're popular because obviously they're British based. But no, I didn't happen to notice any of the other ones. I just went for it purely because it was a cool can, completely sold, completely judged a book by its cover. And it was a sour, and I was excited to see a sour in the shops. But as the summer's gone on, they're more easily available.
Yeah, wow, that's just that's been a revolutionary summer for sours in Britain.
Yeah, those couple of breweries from up Edinburgh, is it Vault City? They've really hit the fucking nail on the head. They're very popular.
That's just brilliant. I'm so happy about that. Like I say, I could have cried, but no, it's good. It's good to see this happening in Britain because
I'm waiting for a fucking brisket sour. I have a fucking Texas style dripping.
Hey, well, I tell you what, you saw me have that pickle beer. I've got a real good treat coming up probably next week on that front. So we talk about experimenting these beers. We talked about the mustard beer. I did the pizza beer. So
get your buckets ready.
no, hey, we push the boundaries, and I will bring it onto the podcast or no, I'll keep it for the podcast. It'd be more fun. It'd be a bit of a laugh. Yeah, I mean, Bear King Brewing, their website, if you want to check them out, is www.bearkingbrewing.com / yeah, I think that's right. So have a look.
When you have a beer, you always have a slash, didn't you?
Always. It's very appropriate. So pretty good. There's not a lot of information about the brewery, but their website's good. They got a few things going on. Sounds like they're open all week. And just to name a couple of beers that they do here, they have an IPA, if you're an IPA guy called Foggy Eyes. Oh, I wonder if it's like Foggy Dewhurst Eyes. Interesting. I like the name. Swiggy. That's another IPA. Oh,
Swiggy. Oh, I like that.
Swiggy, you monkey. They also do a monkey bridge.
Swigs.
One Hefeweizen called Monkey Bridge, and
it's near Tower Bridge, that is.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it the next one down? Or I thought it was London Bridge.
No, it's Monkey Bridge.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the one. Monkey Bridge. Is it a nickname or is it the official name?
It's for all those monkeys.
Well, just remember that if you're in London, folks. Check out Monkey Bridge. And they also do a wonderful porter I've got in the fridge. I might keep it for this as well. It's a big old can. It's called Bird's Word. And yeah, it's a big old can of it. So I've got that. I'm sitting on that and I'll bring it out fairly soon. So
summer's over, folks. Time to get the big beers out.
Let's get the beards and the big beers on, shall we, for the winter?
Well, I don't think my beard grows much bigger than this. This is probably what you wake up with normally. You're clean shaven. It's what you're like in the evening. Not like me, a couple of days.
You'll see me after 2 weeks when I get my Gandalf down here. I got to keep this trimmed weekly. I guess. Do you want to? Should we rate these now?
Yeah, let's rate it. And, you know, this is a taster, like we said. Nice to have a beer together and stick a little one out there for the DrayBarrels and any new folks out there. But we'll be back with a few new ideas for the pod. A few little.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
Mix it up. Let's have a look, you know.
Yeah, especially as we've got.
Might wreck it, might make it brilliant. Who knows? But you don't know unless you try.
And the amount of, like I said to you, people have been like, when are they coming back? When are they coming back? Especially, you know.
Well, I had a text from that guy Lewis that said, when you keep talking about the coach and if he's coming on, and of course that one had to be postponed for reasons beyond our control. And then, I mean, that's a couple of months ago now. So he will be definitely joining us this coming fall. And maybe the prof will. Maybe the prof.
Yes, I think the prof could join us as well. And I think what I was going to say was like, no, she won't join us. But that stray barrel that works with my wife, she was like, oh, when they come, I forgot her name now. And she just kept on, and they were
Jeff.
Jeff. Oh yeah, was it Jeff? Okay. Okay, sorry, Jeff. We are back at you, and Michelle and her husband as well. They're recent people to text us, but yeah, they messaged me as well. They enjoy our show, but we'll explain all in a longer podcast. You know, there's some feedback going on, but we're back. We are back.
That's right, Shelley.
Yes. So, hey, I rate.
Go on, let's have a give us a rating on the old.
I'm not particularly enjoying this. I got to be honest with you. It's not quite what I expected. I do like fruit ales. I think I'm going to give this. I'll give it a 6.5 actually. I think that's fair. You know, I can see where they're coming from. It's just a bit too bitter, in my opinion, for a fruit ale. It's just a little bit tipping it over the edge. But you know, I can see what they're trying to do. Yeah, 6.5. What about you, Gav?
Well, hang on. Hey, been a couple of weeks since one of them come out. Hang on.
Oh, I can smell that over here.
It smells of gloss and toilets. No, this is a sour. Yeah, it's okay. I like Vocation Brewing, the guys over here. This Guaylo, I'll try and source another one of those. Another one of their range if they got them in the supermarkets. But for me, the sours, maybe it's just the rainbow thing. It's a bit too many flavors in there, and you know, it's the type of thing you'd have once and then think, oh, I'll try something different afterwards. So I wouldn't buy it again, but I'll probably just go with a 6 for it. You know, fair play. It's a sour that's out there that you can get your hands on. And if you've never had one before, you know, you might enjoy it. But I've had some tip-top ones. And,
yeah. It could be kind of a gateway into sours, or would it be?
Yeah, that's true. It's one of them.
What if
you like sweeties? If you like sweeties and rainbow sweets, right up your alley.
Nice. Well, no, that's good because I think if you really are into the sours, then set the bar high. I think, and you did. You were very fortunate to have some really good ones to just get you.
Well, I had a delivery from someone who shall not be named, and was gratefully received and gratefully consumed. So
got the ball rolling, so to speak.
We have got the ball rolling this week, and I'm glad that we've decided to do just a little one. It's been good. another beer to chalk up for the Drayman.
Aye, always.
Watch out for our mini reviews. We're going to start coming a bit thicker and faster now. The children are back at school and routine kicks in.
The ways of
So
life.
yes, I shall see you next week for the longer one, Ref.
I will, and I look forward to yours as well there, Gav. And we will be back at you with aplomb. So, bye, DrayBarrels.
Ta-ta.